A small group of settlers vanished without a trace. Their homes stood empty, tools scattered, meals left half-finished. The forests around them whispered secrets of survival and disappearance. No battle, no storm, no written farewell. Only a single carved word remained: Croatoan. The mist hung low over the island as if hiding the truth. What truly happened to these people, and why does it still haunt history? In 1587, over 100 English men, women, and children arrived on Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina. Their mission was to establish the first permanent English colony in the New World. They worked, planted crops, and tried to make a home. But within months, challenges mounted. Supplies ran low. The land was unfamiliar, and the native environment posed dangers the settlers had never faced. Their story matters because it shows how fragile human survival can be when isolation and uncertainty collide. The settlers first arrived in August 1587, led by John White. They built homes, dug wells, and planted crops, hoping to thrive. Within months, hardships became clear. Strange forests, harsh weather, and limited resources challenged their survival. In October, White returned to England to gather more supplies. But war delayed his return for 3 long years. When he finally came back in 1590, the colony was gone. Houses were dismantled or abandoned, fences overgrown, and no bodies were found. Only a single word, Croatoan, was carved into a post. Small clues appeared over the decades: artifacts found inland, reports of European-style settlements, and oral accounts from nearby tribes. But nothing provided a definitive answer. The settlers had simply vanished. The main clues were the word Croatoan, carved into wood, and the abandoned settlement itself. Artifacts like English tools and pottery were found nearby, hinting at possible contact with local tribes. Some oral histories describe strangers arriving and joining native communities. Despite centuries of searching, no conclusive evidence tells us exactly what happened. The empty homes, the missing people, and the scattered artifacts remain a puzzle, inviting generations to wonder and imagine. Some believe the settlers joined the Croatoan tribe, blending into the local population. Others suggest they moved inland or fell victim to disease or starvation. A few think conflicts with other groups may have occurred. No explanation fits perfectly. The mystery remains unresolved, and the gaps in the story allow history to breathe with questions rather than answers. For the settlers, the uncertainty was unimaginable. Families were separated, with parents and children never reunited. Every small daily task, cooking, planting, guarding, became a struggle against both nature and fear. Native communities may have aided some of the settlers or witnessed their disappearance, leaving a quiet, lasting impact on their oral histories. Even today, the story evokes empathy and reflection. These were real people, trying to survive in an unfamiliar world. Their legacy is a reminder of human vulnerability. The Lost Colony of Roanoke lives on in memory, not just as a mystery, but as the story of people who face the unknown with courage and hope. Roanoke shows that history is a puzzle. Pieces are missing, but the fragments we do have tell a story about resilience, risk, and the unknown. Imagine trying to understand a book with half the pages torn out. That is the challenge of uncovering the truth. This story also reminds us of the value of human experience. History is not just facts and dates. It is about people, decisions, and survival in a world that can change without warning. We know the colony existed. We know settlers arrived and John White returned to empty homes. We know Croatoan was carved into wood. What we don't know is what happened to the people themselves. Their fate remains one of history's most haunting mysteries. Archaeologists continue to search for clues on the island and nearby regions. Advanced technology like ground-penetrating radar may one day provide answers. Meanwhile, historians study documents and oral traditions, hoping to piece together the story. The lost colony may remain partially hidden, but each discovery brings us closer to understanding how these people lived and vanished. in a new and dangerous world. The forgotten colony of Roanoke reminds us that absence can be as powerful as presence in history. Stories of survival, mystery, and humanity persist through the centuries. If you found this story compelling, explore our next video, The Vanishing of Flight 19, America's Bermuda Triangle Mystery. History has gaps, and new discoveries may always change what we think we know.